Welcome back to Lazy Cat Reactions. This is episode 4 of season 12 of Heartland, titled Risk and Reward. Lindy's first camping trip is cut short when Amy and Ty come across an injured animal. So obviously we will see that they're going to do whatever they can to help the animal. And Lindy, I don't know, Lindy's really too young to speak. Otherwise I'd say we might have Lindy get kind of upset about it. She still might get upset about it, even if she can't really speak. But, you know, it's kind of like things happen. We know these two. We know that they're going to help an animal whenever they get a chance. You know, we've seen them help bears. We've seen them help eagles, you know, wild horses. So it'll be fine. Let's get started. Hi, pretty. So we got a
You're not here.
fairly well
I'm
horse.
sorry. Let me guess. Jumping practice.
So I found out Madison Cheetow
I'm there.
is married.
I'm putting Jade on powerhouse.
Maybe,
No.
I think she has a
Don't
kid
let
too.
it's that idea.
Yeah, I got this.
Powerhouse, huh? You got it, Jade. Caleb's all worried. Oh boy. Come on, Jade. And she's off. Oh, he's still going. He does not like that saddle.
I'm gonna call an ambulance.
Shit. She's down. That's not good. I like the camera shots that they're doing from the POVs, you know, because the first POV was from the horse, and then we just had that shot, and then we have this one looking up. Okay, good.
Okay, don't move. Don't move.
She could be fine. She might have just gotten the wind knocked out of her.
No. Tell them not to come on. I'm fine.
You're not fine. You were unconscious, Jade.
I'm fine.
Concussion.
You're fine. Okay, you were knocked out. You were unconscious.
I just need to work.
My powerhouse is powerful.
Did you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you're not dead.
That is true. I'm a little suspicious because we haven't seen Casey yet this season.
I know. What's it doing here?
Ty saved the life of a potbelly pig at work, and the
Aw.
owners were so grateful that they decided to lend him their RV for the weekend.
Whatever happened to flowers and a thank you card?
Yeah.
Okay, Ty. You're a no. Okay. Hey, it works. We got a toilet that flushes.
Nice.
Oh, is that supposed to happen?
Yeah, I think so. No, maybe not.
Now that's
He's got a beard now. He didn't in the first episode, did
It's
he?
nature.
Or is this the first time we've seen him in season 12?
Constructive feedback many times. Don't take it personally.
Well, I mean, she's not wrong. I don't know how many times
I don't know about taking it away, but maybe at the start of a shift,
Some light reading.
maybe lock them all in a drawer or something.
Yeah, it's a great article.
Thanks.
I really like this quote. If you expect our horses to be at their physical peak, then why shouldn't we as riders be equally fit?
Oh, yikes. I sound like a wannabe fitness guru.
No, not at all. Everything you say here makes a lot of sense.
I wonder if that coach is going to be too much for her. Oop.
Okay, where do boots belong? Here, just until I know what my living arrangements are gonna be. Just
Because he's going to stay there.
what about Casey? I'm gonna have a nap. Wake me up when dinner's ready. Get yourself up. We're missing.
I'll probably take a nap later too. I feel honored. I've got 2 right now.
Well, we've been planning on one
Sweet.
For a while now. Yeah, of course. There's pie.
I'm okay.
There's pie.
You feel okay, sweetheart? It's not like you turned down dessert.
I'm just a little tired. Can I turn on? Hey.
Good.
It's not like you to turn down dessert. That'd be like me. I want to turn down
Ship
dessert.
it to the campsite. You can go with the flow.
Ty, we're traveling with a toddler. She might not exactly cooperate with your schedule.
Oh, yeah,
Plus, we
exactly.
have a less than stellar track record when it comes to traveling together.
He's alright.
Do you remember when we went to that clinic in Montana and our truck got stolen? Which happened to be Dad's truck. Oh, and then Mongolia. No need to remind.
Put everything in the cooler the night before. Well, I guess that makes sense. And then I'll add the ice the next day. And there's a mini fridge, then I don't have to worry too much about cool stuff. So now, sure, jumping is her life. I mean, I kind of don't like that she just gave up trick writing, because trick writing was her life.
Morning, Remy.
Got my paper?
Leave the door open to air it out. How many times I get on my... I do too, of course, when it's me. But yeah, a lot of times if he goes up and blows stink, I'll be like, light a match!
For a bit.
No, I'm good. See, it stretched my legs a bit.
I'm glad we stopped. We do not want to be in a car seat.
Oh. Hey, we're almost there. Okay, sweetheart?
Puppy?
Puppy.
No, there's no puppy here, sweetheart.
Oh, yeah?
We brought her little stuffed animal.
Aww, an injured puppy.
Hey there.
Yeah, it's her. I mean, we know it's her, but...
Yeah, it's a puppy.
Oh, poor baby.
You do it on your own by yourself, huh?
He's injured.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Poor baby. Oh, poor baby. And of course,
I want to take another crack to powerhouse.
Ty being a vet, first thing he's gonna do is take care of the animal.
I didn't want to be out of the game. I didn't want to be out of the money. But they didn't talk about concussions when I was competing.
No.
They certainly didn't talk about second impact syndrome.
Hmm.
No?
Good.
Can we talk about what happened yesterday?
No, he doesn't want
I've
to.
got nothing to talk about.
I have a couple things I'd like to say. If this isn't going to be a real partnership, I'm not just going to be your yes man. I quit.
Well, he wanted to fire you anyways.
Fine.
Tim had wanted to fire him anyways because he had said that like last season or so. So I think Caleb will come back because Tim is being unreasonable. You know, he's like, well, yeah, I know. Well, no, he really doesn't. He does if he has to. But you notice how he's been so mum about Casey is because he and Casey broke up. I think he popped the question. Maybe he didn't because he said he had a lot of time to think. We'll find out, of course, probably later this season. But I think he popped the question and she said no. I could be wrong. We're only this is only episode 4. Maybe we will see Casey later. But I have a bad feeling, especially when he came home and was talking to Lou and saying, like, oh, it was a good drive, had a lot of time to think, blah, 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 and kind of just avoided the whole thing. I started getting suspicious. I was like, which is too bad because he has commented several times that he does love Casey. And she had commented several times that she loved him. So why would she suddenly end it or he suddenly end it?
Second place.
Only second place. It's nothing to scoff at.
No, it's not.
Listen, you were great out there today. Okay? I'm super proud.
Second place is still good.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, and he's proud of her. That's important, I mean, he's proud of the second place.
How's that patient?
Most of the scratches are minor, but this one clean this up a bit.
Yeah, I bet he didn't bring his vet case.
Did so good.
But he does have gloves, so maybe he did.
You'll be all right.
Yeah. Since he's got medication, maybe he did. Could be that since he's a vet, he takes it anyways, just in case. Oh, poor baby.
From now on, it's Pop limits until after I read it.
Relax.
Is that clear?
I've been Caleb on my back all day, now it's you.
Did you ever think, even just for a minute, that your lack of consideration might be the problem?
No, he didn't.
Didn't think so.
Your mother has suggested I be a little bit more assertive.
Your mother?
First, being the boss's daughter, this could be a risky move, or maybe we will think that it's
The boss's daughter. I would think Lou would be cool with her not giving her special treatment.
This should do it.
It's okay, baby.
Okay. Alright.
I get the feeling she was dumped. It's okay, sweetie.
Well, I thought you
Okay.
Those were good times. Never thought it would end like this.
It doesn't have to.
We might as well head to the campsite.
bring the dog with us.
Yeah, why not? Lindy loves her. If
Can
we
I
do
do
that,
it?
we'll make it in plenty of time. What do you say?
I say let's hit the road.
Okay.
Shouldn't you get like dog food or something? Oh no. Blurry.
No. What? I just need to get in there. I
Concussion or something, yeah. Could be
Are
more.
you sure you're feeling okay? Yeah, I'm a little bit nauseous. I think I'm making that flu that's going around.
No, it's concussion.
Does that sound familiar?
Yep, it does.
Now, it's kind of funny how I haven't seen you in weeks, ever since you started practicing with that fancy new coach. And now,
All right, fine. It's gonna be your own damn fault.
it's not going to be good.
Yeah.
Please don't go.
I think Jade will end up changing her mind. Like she'll get to the rodeo, but she'll end up not competing. Or maybe she will. You know, maybe I'm completely wrong. But, you know, Ty was saying that they're gonna take the dog with them. And I'm thinking, you guys should stop at a convenience store and get some dog food for the little pup. But, you know, I was thinking like, oh, he's got his vet stuff with him. You would think on a family vacation he wouldn't take it because he'd be off duty, but maybe the fact that even if he's off duty as a vet, maybe he always takes it with as a precaution, you know, as a just in case for a situation like that. So maybe that makes sense, because I was kind of, you know, they're letting him borrow that trailer, that camper for the weekend, and you know, I'm thinking like, you know, he's got medicine and stuff. And I'm like, But yeah, he probably just takes it anyways. Because, you know, a lot of times, even with doctors, when they're off duty, they might not have everything, but they might have something like in their car or whatever as a precaution in case something happens. So my guess is it's like that. Maybe he doesn't have his full range of vet supplies, but maybe he's got morphine or whatever would work for basic injuries, you know, since he was able to take care of the pup. I'm kind of hoping that they keep the pup. She's cute. And Remy could use a friend, especially since Lobo just disappeared.
Oh,
Alright, girls, burger's almost done.
Hi. Where's the dog?
Yeah, where'd the dog go?
She's right. You
Give
know what
the
helped
dog.
if we knew her name?
Yeah. I say, give the dog a name.
Where are ya?
Oh, shit.
Dinner will be ready soon.
Oh, look, Tim's
We'll buy a
actually.
coffee. Haven't seen one of those in a while.
Yeah.
So what's going on with you two?
Is that
I
bread?
don't know what he
Yeah,
said,
I got
but for the
bread back there.
record, he's the one that left, not me.
Well, breakups, they can be so hard.
Caleb thinks this Bronx powerhouse that I put Jade on was rank.
Was he?
Yeah.
I've seen worse.
Hope they take flight, but there's always a risk they're going to hit the ground hard.
That is true.
So why do I feel so bad?
Because you think of Jade more like family.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. That needs more salt.
Yeah.
hey, we need to talk.
Hey,
Just say that you have to go pick up Jade.
I thought we could go and grab some dinner together. Yeah, I'll see you at home.
Poor Peter.
Well,
I know, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry, by the time I got done with Lindy, they were charred.
Hey, you should give her a name.
So I took your advice on how to be more assertive.
Oh yeah, how'd that go?
Terrible. It was worth a shot, but I don't think dictatorship is my management style.
Oh.
I was suspecting this before. They're going to get those two involved.
Really wants to be more like Lou.
I for one know for a fact that Lou's lucky to have you on board.
Thanks. Can I get anything else?
No, just the bill, I think.
They're going to get those two involved.
Hey, yeah, I hear you.
I like that they've added pies.
Jordy and all this music. Spent this whole life of her own now, you know. I mean, of course she does. She's not a kid anymore.
Gunther, German tourist, was in here this week and said we have the best pie in the country.
Uh-huh.
Yep. They're going to get involved. Georgie drives now. Well, just go get
I'm sure
an
you'll
exam.
figure something out. You don't understand, Georgie. Rodeo is my life.
I think Madison might have been pregnant because her
If
cheeks
I
are a little
found out I
puffy.
couldn't compete anymore, I wouldn't be handling it.
Because you notice how
nearly
they're
as well
filming
as
her certain
you are. You're
shots.
the bravest person I know, Jade. But you don't need to be brave right now. It's okay to be scared.
Come get the car later. Just put the window up, don't just leave it there. You don't want it to get stolen. Like I said, I could be wrong, but I had looked up Madison and I saw that she was married, and maybe she wasn't married here, I don't know, but her cheeks do look a little puffier and she could be on prednisone or something. But I'm wondering if maybe she was pregnant or had like a medical issue or something that explained the puffiness. And then, I saw it before. Oh, looks like the rain has changed over to snow outside. Yay. I said this before. I saw this in season 11 that they're going to try and get Jen and Peter together because they had that one kind of bonding incident there at the house where she was, I don't even remember what they were discussing, but yeah, they were talking. And I was kind of like, are they going to get them together? And now we had that there at Maggie's. And I'm thinking it would be nice if they would just end up being friends. Just friends. But I see how it's going. They're obviously going to have those two become involved, which of course is going to be weird for Lou. There's still a part of me that will hold out hope for Lou and Peter to get back together. Because as I said, it has happened. It sometimes happens in real life, and it has happened on TV. Couples get together, they break up. Look at Amy and Ty. They broke up, got back together, took a break, got married. So it can and does happen. So there's still that part of me that is kind of holding out hope that they will get back together. I don't really see it happening. There's like a 5% chance of hope that I have. But there is still that little bit of hope that maybe at some point in the future. And, Ty is right. I'm surprised that he didn't wand the dog to see if it had a microchip. Or maybe he did and she didn't. I'm surprised they didn't say anything. But, he said that no one has said. And I'm thinking that the dog was abandoned. Maybe she didn't have a home, but I have a feeling that some asshole abandoned her. Which, whoever abandons their animals, you are the worst type of person ever, Like there's that meme that talks about, about a forever pet. And they say, I'm not a until you move pet. And it's like, when I moved, these guys came with. I wasn't about to abandon them, If money would have gotten to the point where I couldn't keep them, I would make sure that they would temporarily be given to people that I know would take care of them and love them. And then once things were better, I'd take them back. But, people who are just they don't want to deal with the added responsibility of a pet, it's then don't get it in the first place, because you're breaking their hearts. And that's what I'm worried happened with that dog. Dog wants out. I guess it'd be hard to pack pajamas. I love how Amy's laying the other way. It's okay, sweetie. But why is she whining? Is she injured? It'll be okay.
It's our first family vacation, and I just wanted to be more memorable for Lindy.
It is.
Libby had a great time. And she got to see her dad save a dog, which I would say is pretty memorable.
Yeah.
You know, Ty, your dad gave you that one perfect trip.
Yeah.
But you're going to give Lindy so much more than that.
Yeah.
You're going to give her a lifetime full of good memories.
At least for another season or two. Damn. You gotta do it with the baby in the next room?
Morning, Jack. Hey, how did baking an eggs for breakfast sound? You just wait till your daughter's grown up and gets engaged to some hotshot rodeo cowboy with a chip on his shoulder.
No. I'm not ready for that. I'm gonna get a heart attack here. Happens fast, doesn't it?
Too fast.
I love the dog sleeping with them. They fell back to sleep.
Oh, hey. Some company.
Kind of sad though. Figured she was abandoned. Kind of wanted her to go with Ty and Amy, but if she has a home, then give them the stuff back.
You really must be obsessed with me. It's taken the day that we became partners.
Mm-hmm.
Surprised you remember.
I should have listened to what you had to say about Powerhouse.
Yeah, you should have.
But I'm not going to stop putting them on high-end broncs because it's the only way to train them.
Yeah, you finally gonna listen?
Appreciate it. Yeah, artist. Okay, let's get ready.
At least he brought Caleb back. Because at one point he wanted to fire him, but now.
And?
And it turns out you're right. I have a concussion. The doctor said I have to take it easy for a while.
How long?
A few months. Just long enough to keep me from winning any money or getting a scholarship. So that's it. I'm done. I just came to get my stuff.
Come back in a few months when you're healed, you know. Don't have that be a final decision. Just come back, start training again. You'll be fine. And so one thing I love about Kerry James is the childlike quality that he brings to Caleb. You know, I mean, they've constantly tried to play Caleb as kind of a dumb cowboy, but he has made some really smart decisions. He's got a heart of gold. And yeah, he's got that childlike quality. And I don't know if that's something that Kerry James decided to do or if that's how they told him. He kind of reminds me a lot of Joey on Friends. And Joey was my favorite Friends character. Because, you know, Joey was real. He loved his friends. He never really tried to betray people or go behind their back. Some might argue about the thing with Rachel, which personally I thought was the stupidest decision they made. You know, about the Joey Rachel thing. And it's like, yeah, but he didn't do. He had mentioned to Ross that he had the hots for, and then, you know, he wanted to make sure that it was out in the open. So he wasn't doing anything too really deceitful. But Caleb is kind of like Joey. And Joey had a heart of gold. And there were times when Joey proved to be the smartest friend out of all of them. So it's kind of the same with Caleb. You know, he's got a heart of gold. And yeah, there are times when he's smart, when he makes smart decisions and proves everyone wrong. And other times he doesn't make smart decisions. But, you know, it's it's nice how they play Caleb. And Kerry James, I was reading about him, and that was his first role as Caleb, which I think is cool. As far as I know, he's still on the show. At least I hope so. I hope he's still there in season 16. But yeah, you know, it's like good for him that he managed to get longevity as Caleb the rodeo cowboy, you know, especially as your first role.
Jade, I feel terrible about what happened. Okay, I'm the one that messed up. Powerhouse
So
was
she has a
there.
concussion, but she can drive.
That wasn't your fault.
Just come back to the rodeo school, please.
Yeah.
Why? I just told you I can't ride.
Well, you can mentor the
Yeah, she
younger
looks
kids.
pregnant.
Maybe they can learn a lot from your experience.
She must be pregnant.
No, I can't.
You don't just get injured and quit, Jade. Come on, you're gonna come back. You're gonna be stronger, I promise.
He's right about that. He needs to show people that injury is part of the process. You get injured, you come back.
So that's why I can't stay with Casey.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So are you still together? Sure.
What's today's?
Don't even think about it.
So he said that Casey agreed. So
She's gonna be fine. Just make sure she doesn't chew on those stitches, okay?
Oh,
did they
thank you very much.
officially break up? Or are they still together and just not getting married?
Bye.
I like though that when they woke up, Penny had joined them. I'm kind of sad. It'd be nice for them to have another dog, their own dog, you know. I wonder what happened when Penny got away, and I guess they couldn't find her.
Thought I'd join you on your ride. So,
Well, that's good. See, he took Tim's advice. Okay, Jade. Take some time off. You'll be back. I like that Ty and Amy were still able to go on their trip, you know, and they took care of the pup. Like I said, there was a part of me that wanted them to keep the puppy, and I'm glad to see that she wasn't abandoned. That somehow she got loose, got tussled with something, but that the family wanted her back and loves her, you know. But it was cute when they woke up, and not only was Lindy there in the bed, but the pup was with them too. And yeah, it's like I wish that they could have been able to keep Penny. I'm glad that she had a happy ending instead of being abandoned. Like, what was his name? Chance? Was that the other horse that they decided to name him? Chance. And I said, even there in season 10, I'd like to see that bitch come back because I'd like to see Amy basically throw her off the property. I don't think she will. I bet they just made it that she was abandoned and you're not going to see her again. But sometimes they do bring things back, people back. So I could see the woman maybe coming back. Now I know she said they made Chance like a trail horse. Obviously Chance had some problems at first, but you would too if you were abandoned. But it seems like Chance got over it. So, but they didn't specify with Tim if he and Casey officially broke up. He said that they both agreed it wasn't the right thing to do. Okay, so did you break up? Or did you just agree to not get married? There's a big difference there, because if you're still together, that's good. But you're acting kind of like you broke up. So which is it? I'm sure we'll find out later. I have a feeling that they broke up. But, sometimes people decide, they think about getting married, they turn one another down, but they stay together. I've said this before. I think people throw in the towel way too quickly. And if someone proposes and the woman says no, it doesn't necessarily mean that she won't marry you. It's just maybe at that moment, it's not the right time. But so many times, like in TV or something, people will be like, well, and they go ahead and they break up. And it's like, just because that person said no doesn't necessarily mean that you have to break up. Maybe they still want to be with you and they still care about and love you, but they just can't marry you right then. But maybe if you try again in 6 months or or a year or whatever, they'll say yes. And also, you don't have to get married. You can still be together. You can still have adventures and have a life together, even if you don't officially tie the knot. But like I said, people throw in the towel way too early. Thank you for joining me for episode 4. I hope you enjoyed it. Penny was adorable. I kind of hope we'll see her again, but in good circumstances. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. And if you can, support me on Buy Me a Coffee. I hope you enjoyed the 2 furry babies joining us. Normally she does, but this has been his spot for the week apparently. So we have 2 of them, so you kind of get a double dose of cuteness. I will see you for episode 5. I hope you guys have a great day and a great week. Bye.